Getting all set up. Good morning, good morning. We'll see kind of who pops in here. Just about ready. All right. Now, can you guys hear me? Just fine? Okay. I always got to make sure. I'm never sure if it can be or not. Remember, I kind of put a post up yesterday. You are going to need, I got a few options of dumbbells down here for myself, but you will need some sort of smaller weight or something. Like for me, I'm going to be using probably between about, I might start with 8 pounds, but in all honesty, I'm probably going to end up around 3 or 5 pounds. So it's going to be a little dominant on the shoulders. You'll kind of see how this progresses as we move through it. It's going to be a pretty good workout. We're going to be here for about 45 minutes. Okay, here's what we're going to start with. You're going to come down onto your stomach. We're going to do this for just about 30 seconds. You're going to lift up in the cobra, swing your arms out in front of you and bring them back in and then lower down. So we're going to go through a few repetitions of this just to get warmed up through your shoulders. So remember, lifting your chest and shoulders up off the floor, getting a little rotation and reach through your shoulders. Okay, now next you're just gonna go into what would be like your child's pose position. And you're just gonna alternate from side to side, reaching out to the side, kind of, it's called threading the needle. So reaching your arm through the other arm. And I love these. Oh, they feel so good. Okay, then the next one, we're going to progress up to a standing position, kind of. You're going to be bent forward, a little bend in your knees like you're doing a squat. Reach down towards your toes. And then you're just going to straighten out your legs as much as you can. If they don't go all the way straight, it's okay. And then you're going to bend your knees back down again, lowering your hips. So straighten out your legs, round your back a little bit, and then lower back down. So you're getting some active movement through your hamstrings. A little bit of release and tension through your low back. Okay, now take one of your lighter dumbbells. This will warm up through your shoulders. We're just gonna go alternating from side to side. Circle the dumbbell in both directions around your head. And remember, if you ever have any questions or need any specific help that I'm not seeing or catching, just unmute your mic, speak through it. I don't really see the chat until the end of the workout. This will get some good mobility and movement through your shoulders. It's called a halo. And then this next one, you're going to rotate your arms and your hips in the opposite direction. just to get a little movement through your hips and your shoulders. Kind of takes a little bit of coordination. And for me, I always feel a little bit silly doing it, but it's gonna help get your heart rate up a little bit. Keep going on that for just a second. And I'm gonna go through what you guys are doing on block number one. So here's what we got. It's gonna be 8 minutes long. It's gonna go by pretty quick. I'm gonna get my timer up and ready so I keep you guys right to time. And here's what it's gonna look like. You're gonna have 4 exercises, okay, around 15 reps each. The first one, you're gonna hold a lunge. So we call it a static lunge. And you can go down, you can have it in a staggered stance. You can go down pretty low if you'd like. You can come up pretty high, whatever's gonna feel better on your leg. And as you hold it, you're gonna choose one side to hold on. You're gonna raise your dumbbells out in front of you, just to the height of your shoulders. You're gonna do 15 reps. Switch sides on what you're doing the lunge position on. And then you're gonna raise out to the side for 15 reps. Then find a spot, I mean, this is gonna be according to you, the spot that you can get your back and your hips up against. For a wall sit, while you're going to raise your dumbbells out at about 45-degree angles away from your body. So you can kind of choose wherever in your circumstance. I mean, it's not always gonna be the best spot. Like I could always go right here against the box that our Christmas tree is on. So you can kind of find a space that's gonna work for you, okay? And you're gonna do 15 of those. And then your last one, you're going to do a lateral twist, okay? So what that looks like, you're gonna hold your dumbbells out to the side, and then you're just going to rotate your palms up, rotate your palms back down. This one, you might need a lighter weight. You're gonna do 30 of those, okay? Up and back. So it would be like, back would be 1, forward would be 1. So it's almost like you're doing 15 total, or 30 total, 15 each way. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with my 8-pound dumbbells. You can always go a little bit heavier or a little bit lighter according to you. Choose a side to start on the lunge. And we're gonna go for 8 minutes. Here we go. So 15 of these. And remember, only lifting to the height of your shoulders, not letting your body swing. I'm gonna switch sides. That was 15 for me. Remember, if you want to get ahead, if you have the video and everything that you can see, you are more than welcome to move ahead. 15 out to the side, switching legs. It's 10 for me. That's 15. Okay, next one, remember, you're gonna get to a flat wall or something, or you can always hold a squat if you don't have a wall to use. Hold a squat while you do it. Point your toes forward, press your back up against the flat surface, and then you're raising at a 45-degree angle away from your body 15 times. That's 10 for me. And your shoulders should be getting pretty fatigued by now. Okay, that's 15. Okay, this next one, I'm gonna lighten my weight. Remember, 30 total. So 15 forward, 15 back. Just raise your arms out to the side, hold them there. Rotate up and down. So that'd be 2, 4, 6. We're gonna go to 30. Got one more and break. Okay, so you can kind of move a little quicker through this next round. We're about 3 minutes in. Get back to the ISO lunge, and you can always change the leg that you started on, front raise, and start whenever you're ready, 15 reps. Five more. And then we're gonna go to the side and switch legs. Oh, I don't know about you, my shoulders, my goodness. Five more. Okay, now find your flat position up against the wall if you're there. Point your toes forward. Bring your hips down. 15. Oh man. I need the lighter weight. Not today on the 8th. Oh, okay. There it is. There's 10. Remember, keep your back up against the surface. Last one. Okay. Now we've got that standing rotation. Feel out if you need to lighten your weight at all. I'm gonna try. With these 5s, I might need to move down to my 3s at the end of this. Here we go. And there's 30. Whoa. Get a quick sip of water if you need it. Okay, we're at about 6 minutes in. We're not gonna get to the very end of this next round. We're gonna get a piece of round number 3, and then we're gonna have a short 4-minute round, which will be block number 2. Whew. So grab your dumbbells. Hopefully your shoulders are feeling it. Choose your leg you wanna start on. 15 reps on the front raise, holding the lunge. Five more. There's 15. Switch legs and switch directions. So now we're gonna go back, or we're gonna go out to the side. It's funny how these 5s feel heavier than the 8s did at the beginning. Four more. One more. What's our time like? I think we got about 20 seconds. Oh no, we got 45 seconds. Okay, let's get through these 15. Thirty seconds. 5 more. Here's the good news. 20 seconds left. Let's get a couple of those rotations. Hold out to the side. This will take it to the end. Don't even count your reps. Final 20 seconds. Here we go. 10 seconds. One more. And rest. Oh man, okay. Get a sip of water. And let me go over block number 2. This one, unfortunately, you're gonna feel a good amount of taxing on your shoulders, a little bit to your core and lower body. But let me give you an example of what this is gonna look like. We're gonna go for 4 minutes. You're gonna start out standing. You're gonna bring your hands down to the floor, walk forward. Once you get to here, you're going to do 1 plank jack. Hop out, hop in, walk your hands back. Then on round 2, there's gonna be a total of 10 rounds. Walk down, hands out, 1, 2. And then you're gonna walk your hands back, stand up. Then you'll walk out, do 1, 2, 3. Walk back, walk out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk back, walk out. You're gonna go all the way until you guys get to round 10, which would be 10 reps. So you go 1 rep, walk back, 2 reps, walk back, walk out, 3, 4, 5. You guys get it? You're gonna have 4 minutes. If you happen to finish, which you might, I don't even know how this is gonna go. My shoulders are pretty tired. If you do finish, you're gonna hold a plank for the remaining time, and I'm gonna keep you posted on time, okay? If you have any questions, chime in, let me know. We're gonna go for 4 minutes. Here we go. Walk forward 1. This is called the plank jack ladder. That was round 3 for me. And they're gonna start getting longer as your reps get longer. There's 4. You can bend your knees as you walk forward and back too. And on to round 6. And remember, you can hop or step your feet. Whatever's gonna work best for you. We're 1 minute in, we got 3 minutes to go. This is round 7 for me. Round 8. And we don't go too fast. You don't want too long of a plank unless that's the goal for you. Whew. Okay, I've got 9 and 10 left. We are halfway through. We got 2 minutes. And for me, this is my 10th and final round. And then you're going to hold the plank. Woo. Okay. Once you do it, it's going to be up to you on your timing. Once you finish your round of 10, come back down. We have 90 seconds left. And let's hold the plank. Remember, while you're holding your plank, make sure you're not holding your hands. Tuck your tailbone under, flex through the front of the abdominal wall. Press down through your elbows, keeping them right below your shoulders. Good news, guys, you have 1 minute remaining. If you're still on the ladder, do your best you can to finish up whatever you can. And we have 2 more different 8-minute blocks that are lined up. That'll take us through block 3 and 4. Then we have a bonus block at the end, block number 5. It'll be about 6 minutes. Come on, guys, you got less than 30 seconds. I don't know about you, but I'm shaking. A few more seconds. Hold it all the way to the end. And break. Okay. Whew. Get a sip of water if you need it. And let me go over what you're doing for block number 3. Okay, for this one, the simple part about it is think of doing 20 reps of everything. There are 4 exercises, 20 of everything, so that doesn't change. Here's your first one. You'll want your slightly heavier set of your lighter dumbbells that you have. So I'm gonna use my 8. The first one is a hip hinge, high row. I'm gonna show you 2 different views. Hinge forward, elbows come out into the side to 90-degree angles, and then you lower them back down below your shoulders. So from the side, remember you're hinging forward and your dumbbells come out into the side. So they're not going like this, compressing into your shoulders. Think of it as opening up outside the shoulder. So 20 times. The next one's unique. We haven't done this one before. It's called a balanced tricep extension. So you're gonna get in the same hinge position. Elbows are gonna go up, but here's the balance part. You're gonna balance holding a calf raise. So your heels are up off the floor as you kick the dumbbells back behind you. The tough part of this is if you do a lot of swinging, it's going to expose the weakness real fast because your heels are going to go down to the floor. So you've got to go slow. You need lighter weight, 20 times. Then you've got a reverse shoulder rotation standing up. So 90-degree bends in your shoulders. You rotate the dumbbells forward, and then you open them back up. And you can go pretty light on these. You don't need to go super heavy. You're doing 20 of them. And then you'll come down into a bridge position on the floor. So where you lift your hips up, keep them up, bring your arms out into the side for a chest fly 20 times, okay? I might be changing my weights around a little bit throughout between the 5s and the 8s. We're gonna have 8 minutes. Let me get the timer started. And let's begin. You're gonna do 20 of everything, starting with the hip hinge, high row. So these work a little bit more of the upper back and rear deltoids in your shoulders. And there's 20 for me. Okay, remember on this next one, balanced triceps extension. I'm gonna get a lighter set of dumbbells to feel this out. Hinge, come up onto your toes and hold it there in the calf raise position. The whole time you kick those dumbbells straight back. And it's a balancing act of not falling forward and not going back. It takes a lot of focus and control. I got 5 more. Don't let those heels touch. And break. Okay, next one, standing reverse shoulder rotation. Good external movement. If this bothers your shoulders, a good option is to do this. Go low and open up to the outside this way, so there's not stress going up and overhead with the weights. That's 10 for me. Think roughly 90-degree angles. Five more. That's my last one. Okay. Now onto the chest fly on the floor in a bridge position. Remember, 20 reps. That's 10 for me. Keep your hips up high, press down through your heels. Toes forward, make sure they're not winging out. Two more. Okay, take a quick breather. So we got the hip hinge, high row. And you guys, we only have 4.5 minutes left on this block. We'll try to get through one more round, maybe a piece of the third. So I'll go with the forward view on this for you guys to see. Hinge, chest comes forward, face in front of you, about 3 to 4 feet in front of you on the floor. So you're not arching your neck, trying to look up and forward. There's 10. Five more. Okay. Now remember, you got to balance, triceps, kick back. I'm going to try them with the 8s. Remember to keep yourself from falling forward or backward. Hinge, elevate the heels, elbows, and then kick straight back. And remember, make sure, check this out. You're not pumping the dumbbells forward. We're not doing bicep curls. Stop them when your elbows reach about 90 degrees. Anyone can do a bicep curl from this position. That's easy. This is in no way simple. And remember, kicking the weights back, not pumping them forward. I got 8 more. Two more. Okay. Now we got the shoulder rotation. Holy cow, 20 is a lot of repetitions. Whew. Okay. As best you can, make sure your shoulders aren't creeping up to your neck. Pull them down away from your ears, and then get the rotation in. 10 more. Three more. Okay, now the 20 chest flies. We might get to the high row. We've got about 1 minute and 40 seconds. Bring your heels in close. Lift your hips up. Squeeze tight in your glutes. Ten more. Last 3. Okay, we have 1 minute. I think we're gonna get through at least the high row. Take a quick breather. 20 reps, and if you have time to get through a few of those balanced tricep kickbacks, go for it. Here we go. 20 times. Feel the top of your back come together. There's 10. You're about 30 seconds. Dang, I got 15 seconds. Okay, couple of these kickbacks. 10 seconds. And break. Woo! You guys, we are getting close to the finish. It's about 6:30. We have an 8-minute block and a 5-minute block at the end. Okay, for this one, you are not going to need any dumbbells. We're going to use the dumbbells at the very end, so you can put them off to the side a little bit. You want to clear some space. Here's what you got, 8 minutes long. You're going to do a twisting Frogger, meaning your toes are out, your feet are wide. Jump, and you're going to rotate to the opposite direction. Jump, rotate back in the opposite direction. Now, if you don't want to do the rotation, just jump or do calf raises on the Frogger and stay facing forward. Don't rotate if you don't want to. Okay, we're going to do 10 total, 5 each way. Then you have 6 total zigzag hops. So I like to have the mat to kind of use. It's 3 hops forward zigzagging. So it would be 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to go backwards for 3. 1, 2, 3. That equals 1 rep 6 times. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you have 10 pop jacks. So hopper step your feet back, hopper step forward, land flat, bring your hands up, but stay low. Stay low is the key. 10 times, and then we'll take it to the floor for 10 double crunches. That's where you bring your knees in, bring your shoulders up, and then bring your heels down and bring your shoulders down, getting a little bit of lower and upper body. Now, movement. So basically 10 of everything, except the zigzag hop, we're doing 6, 3 forward, 3 back. Okay, let me get the timer going. We're going for 8 minutes. The goal is about 2 rounds. Let's go ahead and get started. Remember, rotate in opposite directions. Whew. 10 goes by fast, at least that's the good news. Whew. Okay, now the zigzag hop. 3 forward, 3 back, 6 times. And you can do a light step with these as an option. Whew. There's 6. Oh, if you can see my monitor in the background, how much is my heart rate up? We have 10 pop jacks. And you can put your hands on a chair or a couch, a bench, whatever you have. And the double crunch. Woo! This is the cardio round. Hopefully you guys can feel that elevating heart rate. As tempting as it is right here, keep space between your chin and your chest. Don't let it cave forward. Have too much flexion in your neck. 4 more. Okay. That was 2 minutes of the 8 minutes. I think we're gonna finish 3 rounds. Here's the frogger. Whoa. Woo. Now a zigzag hop. One. So speed and agility. 3. There's 4. There's 5. Ooh, 6. Get water whenever you need. Pop jacks 10 times. Remember, feet wide. Up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Double crunches. We are halfway through. Whew. Guys, let me tell you something. We're 4.5 minutes in. That means we got 3.5 to go. I think we're gonna get a piece of round 4. Whew. Okay, go with that frogger. 10 of them. Rotate if you want. Take it out if you want. Now we got the zigzag. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, there's 6. Pop jacks. Cassidy, if you're watching this. Whew, this is your exercise, girl. Okay, 2.5 minutes to go. Seven. Don't let your back sag. Plank when you go back. Stable squat when you come forward. Last one. Okay. Double crunch. Guys, you got 1 minute and 40 seconds. Ooh. Okay, we got 1 minute 20. I think we can make it through the zigzag. You guys ready? Okay, round 4. Okay, zigzag, we got 1 minute. 1, 2, seconds, do pop jacks. Let's go. 20 seconds. 6. 10 seconds. 2 more. Last one. Woo. Okay. We got about 5 minutes left. Stick with me. It's gonna take us right to about 6:45. So if you need to duck out early or anything, do it, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Get a lighter dumbbell. I'm gonna take my 8. You'll need 2 of them. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. And I'll keep time. 3 rounds. Okay, catch my breath. Okay. Single arm lateral raise. 30 seconds, then 30 seconds on the other side. And then you're going to take both weights and hold them overhead for 30 seconds. No rest in between. We're gonna flow through 3 rounds. You'll want something lighter, not heavier. This is a little bit of progressive overload on your muscles. So 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 3 times. Side, side, overhead, static hold. Okay, start with one side. Here we go. And the number of reps doesn't matter. It's all about consistent movement. Got 10 seconds. A little burnout on your shoulders here at the end. And switch sides. You guys are awesome. Friday morning being up this early. Woo. Be real with you guys this morning. Waking up, I had some funky dreams. And I did not really want to get out of bed. And you know what? If I didn't have this workout with you guys this morning, I probably would have went back to sleep. But you know what? Thank you for holding me accountable. Hold your weights overhead. Hopefully this is adding a little bit of accountability and structure to your life. Just a 30-second hold. Do your best not to arch your back. Suck in, tuck your hips under. You can stagger your stance to take some pressure off of your back if you want. 10 seconds. And then we're gonna go to that side again that you started with. Okay, set one weight down. Let's raise. So I really needed you guys this morning. So thank you for showing up. Ten seconds. Second to last round. And switch. They're seriously like the heaviest 8-pound dumbbells I think I've ever held. Make sure you're not letting your body swing. Keep it nice and stable. We got 10 seconds, then we're gonna hold overhead. And let's go overhead. Raise them up, nice and tall, nice and proud. You can bend your elbows a little bit if you want, if it helps you keep your back lined up better. 10 seconds. Hold them up high. Feel that burn in your shoulders, especially the shoulder you ended on. Okay, now start on that shoulder you finished with last time. So you get a different finishing feel. Come on. And you can turn your palm out for a neutral lateral raise as an option, This shoulder should be feeling toasted right now. 10 seconds. Come on. Last 2 reps. And then we're gonna switch sides. Woo, go the other side. This one should feel a lot fresher from the rest it's had. So it should be primed and ready for this final round. 15 seconds. You guys did not come this far to just come this far in the workout. 10 seconds. Remember, we're gonna go up and overhead. Let's hold it. Make it the best hold you can. This is your 30 seconds to finish. Try squeezing your butt. Squeezing the front of your abdominal wall. That'll keep everything lined up and it will force your shoulders to adjust. Hold it tight like you're holding the plank. Maybe try to extend your arms up a little higher if you can. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Set your dumbbells down. Woo. Okay. Stop this. I'm gonna bring you guys a little closer over here while we stretch. Hopefully you guys had a good workout. Here we go, right there on my mat. So go ahead and let's just take the soles of your feet together. Scoot them in close. Hope you guys have enjoyed this time in my garage. We've kept it fairly clean. That's been another positive of this. You guys have helped me keep this place a little bit cleaner because I know you guys are going to be in here with me 4 days a week. Okay, right leg out, left leg up and over top. Pull it in towards your chest. Man, that got pretty tough with this lightweight. Switch sides. I think the weather's supposed to be pretty nice again today. So hopefully you're able to, while still being socially distant, get a little bit of activity outside. I'm telling you guys, vitamin D from the sun, not supplements, not oral vitamin D or liquid or anything like that, from the sun is one of the best things you can do for your immune system. Get out and get some sunshine. And there's an app called the D-Minder app. I've talked about this in class a little bit. D as in David, minder, like reminder, minus the reach for your toes, D-Minder. And that will, you program kind of your skin type, your height, weight, age, all that stuff. And it will tell you when peak solar time is, when you get the most vitamin D exposure, when that window of time is. And it will tell you based on your skin type, how long you should be out in the sun to get the maximum amount of vitamin D, because it doesn't have to necessarily be long. And so I would say, let's go into a figure 4 stretch. Ankle above the knee, pull in towards your chest. I would say, if you can plan your time, because some people are like, oh, I'm out at like 5 p.m. in the sun, I'm getting a lot of vitamin D. Actually, they're not. They're getting a little bit, but it's very little exposure. The time is usually between about noon and 2. It's kind of when the solar noon hits, depending on the day and the rotation of the earth and all that good stuff. But the app will tell you all of that, switch sides. So it's a good app to download, and it can push notifications to remind you of when solar noon is coming up. We use it all the time. We're like, okay, let's go out for a walk. Let's do something to get in the sun. But vitamin D is going to be huge for helping your body retain nutrients and also to help your immune function. Okay, now take both knees in towards your chest, lifting your tailbone up, relax your shoulders back. You guys are awesome. Hope you can get outside, set your heels down, reach your arms up overhead. Try not to let your back arch. So if you'll notice, my arms don't even touch the floor behind me because I'm not letting my lower back touch the floor because my shoulders are really tight. You don't want to touch them down just for sake of arching your back. So keep your low back pressed against the floor. That'll tell you some true range of motion in your shoulders. Okay. Oh, I think there's something in the chat box. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh yes, Kathleen, my shoulders are toast too. Okay, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining in this morning. I know it's early on a Friday morning, but feel free, reach out on Facebook with any questions or anything you guys might have, any extra support or anything that you guys may find yourself needing. We're here for you, and we will keep you guys posted on whenever reopening and stuff comes up. It was good to see all of you guys. Melanie, Kathy, Clint, Katie, I don't know if I'm missing anyone else that's on there, Kathleen. And I'm not Tennille, I guess it's set up Tennille. I'm under her account. But we will see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day.